Before we start, allow me to encourage you to please subscribe at my YouTube channel simply by clicking the subscribe button below. Please. Thank you, my friend. God bless to you. Hi, motivators and FB group page members. Welcome to our Motivators Interview 101, Episode 18. My guest is Dr. Roberto Binag from Philippines, an educator, public school principal, and Doctor of Philosophy in Education. Please help me welcome Dr. Roberto Binag.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to the thousands of viewers of this Motivators 101. Good afternoon, Professor Allan.
Hi, sir. Dr. Roberto Binag, thank you for accepting my invitation, sir, as my guest in my show. I have 5 questions for you, sir. Are you ready?
Yes, it is an honor to be part of this group and this YouTube channel, touching lives and inspiring thousands, if not millions of people around the world. Yes, Sir Allan.
Thank you, sir. So my first question is from John Maxwell's quotation or statement. I will read the statement, sir, twice, then give your takeaway or feedback from this statement. People do what people see, according to John Maxwell. Again, people do what people see. What is your feedback from that quotation, sir?
I think that is very normal for people to react on the stimulus that they receive. It is but very normal that people respond to whatever they see. But in leadership, you have to be open in everything, not just your eyes. You have to be open. You have to open your eyes, your ears, and all your other senses, especially your heart. Because in leadership, you just don't see. There are maybe some things that you may not be able to see on your naked eyes. Maybe there are things that you need to feel, and so therefore it is but necessary that every leader must be sensitive enough to feel, not just to see things that are under them.
Wow, that is a head-nodding answer, Dr. Roberto Binyag. Indeed, you are a great leader, sir. You are a 360-degree leader based on your
Uh,
answer. Not only using eyes, but be holistic in assessing the situation with your leadership to your followers. And that quotation, sir, by the way, is what we call law of picture. People do
mm,
what people see. Moving forward to our second question, sir. What is a good leader for you? Again, the question, what is a good leader for you, Dr. Binyag?
I think I have been asked the same question for quite a time and for several occasions, but I don't think there is a literature that can be able to answer and can be able to back out my claim of my defining the word what is a good leader. But you see, when you are a leader, it entails a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder. So really, we cannot define a good leader. A good leader maybe is somebody, and so therefore a good leader must be somebody who touches the lives of the people under his care. And maybe a good leader is one who sets the direction of the organization. A good leader is the one who inspires, and a good leader is one who defines the roles, duties, and responsibilities of all the members in the organization. But again, that is not limited to those mentioned, because a good leader cannot be boxed, cannot be defined actually. There may be our literatures that may claim what a good leader should be, but when you are already practicing a leader, then you will realize that there maybe are so many other things that may have not been written, but you ought to do because you are a leader in an organization.
I agree with you, Dr. Roberto Binag, that it is very difficult to define what is a good leader. The important thing is if you are a good leader, you need to be people-centered, people-oriented. You have this heart from your employees and subordinate. You are not self-centered, but employee-centered. That is what I know of a good leader. Dr. Robert Binyag, let me ask you the third question, sir. Why some leaders are not good leaders? Again, the question, why some leaders are not good leaders?
Well, good leader, as I have defined earlier, is relative in nature, and so therefore, as you have affirmed, there may not be enough literature to define a good leader. But why do some leaders not good leaders? It
Yes,
may be
sir.
because they fail to communicate and articulate the the message the message across, no? So when you are a leader, you must be a good communicator, because communication is the key in an organization. You must be able to define the uh, organizational structure. So with the organizational structure, you will be able to define the duties and responsibilities of each member, and beyond. Because remember, there may be our that's why there is what we call situational leadership, because there may be our instances that are not defined and are silent in the organization, and yet you are going to act upon. So I think that there are some leaders who are not good because they are maybe poor communicator and that they failed to articulate the message across.
Thank you, sir, for the two thumbs up answer. I agree with you that communication is very important to a leader. You need to be good communicator. And apart from that, sir, you mentioned that there is what we call situational leadership. And not only that, servant leadership is also important. Moving forward to my fourth question. Leaders are readers. Do you agree, sir?
Yes, I agree. Thumbs up to the two thumbs up to the statement. All leaders must be a good reader, because words are building blocks of life. No, so there is even a saying that says words are mightier than the sword. No, or I don't know if I quote it right. Maybe pen is mightier than the sword. It means that everybody especially leaders must be a good reader, because as I said, as a leader, you must be a good communicator, and to be able to communicate to your subordinates, you must have good communication skill. You must have good choice of words, so that you are able to articulate the message without offending your subordinates or the people you are talking to. So you must be a good reader, because our brain is a muscle, and it must be, as a muscle, it must be exercised. And exercising it means you have to read, and by reading it means you must read a lot of variety of references or books, so that you will widen your perspective as a leader, and so therefore become a good communicator, and thus become effective leader in the organization.
That is a very good answer, Dr. Binyag. I remember you, sir, when we are into part-time college teaching at Assumption College of Davao. And
Yeah.
we have this conversation, if you remember, and you have the plan to enroll at law school. Do you still have the
Yes.
plan, sir? to enroll law school?
I still have that desire to pursue that dream to become a lawyer someday, but time is a major factor. But I am not losing hope because as school heads, as principals, our assignments may not be our assignment changes every now and then. So I may be assigned in a city school where there will be an opportunity for me to find more time to study and pursue that dream to become a lawyer.
Honestly, sir, we have same plans in life. I want also to be a lawyer someday. Hope, sir, we
Yes,
could
that's
be
pretty.
classmates soon at law school.
Mm.
Sir, moving forward to my last question, is your leadership position a faith or a plan? Elaborate your answer, sir, please.
I think that this is my being a leader in the Department of Education is both a plan and a gift and a blessing. So it is a faith. So it is a plan because I really dreamed, I really dreamt of it when I was young. I dreamt to become a teacher. No, although I did not dream to become a principal myself, but when you are a principal, you are also an educator. So when I was young, I dreamt to become an educator myself. So and then I have become an educator myself and a principal at that. But I more so I believe it is also faith and a blessing and for because I am a Catholic myself, so I believe it is a gift from God. And so because this is a gift, I am taking good care of it. I um I um I want to serve the people that God entrusted me with. So become a servant leader myself so that I will be able to fulfill my promise that I will become a good leader.
Wow. Thank you for your two thumbs up answer, Dr. Binag. I see in you very successful person, sir. You are very successful person, rather, because you are not just employee centered, but also God centered. You mentioned God and two thumbs up answer, Sir Robert. And sir, could you please give your final message to our viewers and listeners around the globe? What is your final message, Dr. Roberto Binyan?
So at the outset, allow me to extend my gratitude to the founder of this Motivator 101, Professor Allan, for inviting me. It is an honor and a privilege to be invited and to be able to speak out my thoughts, insights, ideas in this most sought after YouTube channel for would be leaders and those who are leaders themselves. And I am very happy that we have a portal like this whereby leaders have the opportunity to share their leadership styles and strategies for especially for the new and struggling leaders myself. So again, thank you very much, Professor Allan, and to the rest of the leaders around the globe.
Thank you
Keep safe,
again.
everyone.
Thank you again, Dr. Roberto Binyag. Our viewers and listeners learn a lot from you, sir. You're a good leader and great leader. Two thumbs up. Bye, sir. Keep safe and healthy.